As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets.
And we're doing the same thing again. We're prophesying of Yahawashi, man, and his return and the deliverance of the elect of the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
Which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies.
Yes, says that we should be saved from our enemies, man. The enemies, Psalm 82, Psalm 83, tell you who are the enemies of the Most High, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Everyone but Israel. You can't go around it, man, because the Lord chooses us as his favorite people. And these nations know why we are a peculiar people. Our people don't know. You know? They know why we are special. That's the reason why when we're on the down low, it's a blessing for them. But funny thing is, when we're on the high, it's gonna be a blessing for you. Once you follow the ways of Israel, man. Yeah?
Everyone that bless basically Israel is in David's seed. Abraham's seed. Is in basically blessed and why Abraham's seed. No, Israelites.
God. Says again. It says that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us.
See? Which are the other nation, right? The scripture say which nation have got of our riches, right? So it's not only Israel, it's all these other nations that robbed and spoil us.
Got it.
Right? Well, Israel is going to get a more drastic punishment, while the other nations are going to be punished and then return to them land and things. Right? But Israel is going to get it hard.
To perform the mercies promised to our fathers, to remember his holy covenant.
Right? The promise the Heavenly Father made to us.
This is Zephaniah 3 and verse 8. Say, wait ye upon me, say the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey.
Remember the scripture speak about Elias boasting himself to be someone. You have it? Bring it out, man. Bring it out. Okay, finish up that and then you give me that scripture. Go on, read back again.
Alright, Zephaniah 3 verse 8. Say, therefore, wait ye upon me, say the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey.
Yeah, because don't try ears above the Most High. You know how I know that is true. Even when my woman try ears above me in doing things, man, especially when me introduce certain things to her and say, okay, this is what we're going to do. Yeah, this is the plan, this is what we're going to do. And my wife are going to try do it. Yo, but take that insulting and disrespectful, man. Take that being rude. Well, it's the same thing with the Most High, man. Don't take shit up. You come on the internet with AR-15 and post on Facebook. Like, you have niggas come up for Esau got the sword, so we have to tap into that spirit. What about tap into the spirit of Yahawashi, man? Yeah, Yahawashi is our blessing, man. Exactly. Why you don't tap into that spirit, man? Because Esau is a carnal man. That's the reason why his birthright was switched to Jacob. Because he's carnal. We are the spiritual people, man. Why we can't just tap into our blessing the way we're supposed to tap into it? The Lord said, wait upon him, man, until he rise up to the prayer. All the job that the Lord said we're supposed to do is what? Prophesy, man. Now we're going to get up for your fucking march. Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. What the fuck? The Lord never give us that to be a part of our job description. Prophesy, man.
Prophesy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Israel get a warning from the angel Uriel. You know, because we don't have to east.
Did you?
No, so we have it too.
You have it? Yes, and the spirit, man. I just bring them up, man. Just bring them up.
Verse 5, verse 44. Then answered he me and said, the creature may not ease above the maker.
Boom! Right and straight to the point, man. We are the creatures, man. Don't ease above the maker. You know what we're supposed to do? Constantly endure, man. Stay in the spirit. Because the reason why shit don't hit the fan yet is because we have more things to learn. We have more things to do. We have more things to go through. We have more prophesying to get done. So the more you do it, is the quicker it's gonna be done, man. So just continue. Don't take up no fucking rifle. I think you're gonna buy ammunition to save yourself. Not saying that according to where you live, according to what state, county, country, whatever, if there's a law that make provision for you to have a weapon, whether you're a businessman or whatever, and you have a weapon, I'm not saying that it's wicked, but when you have that weapon and think, you know, that weapon is going to be your deliverer or your savior, then that's where you're going off, man. That's where you're truly going off, because that weapon won't save you. None at all. None at all. And over the years, it should have been learned that already. We should have learned that a long time. Exactly. We should have learned that. See? But I will still have to come back and teach it again. And then the funny part of it is, okay, we all fell asleep. You have men out there that hear, but them still don't fucking believe, man. See? Them still don't believe because the Lord pour upon them the spirit of deep sleep, man. See, continue in the other scripture? You finish?
You want to finish it? Yeah, I'm going to finish it.
Yeah, but they have the
Alright, cool. In Zephaniah 3 and verse 8, it said, therefore wait ye upon me, said the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations that I may assemble a kingdom.
So the Lord have an agenda, man. This is what he is doing. As it is written, vengeance is mine. I will repay. The wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of the Most High, man. These scriptures are here for a reason, man. See, and whenever you step out of line and think that you're smarter than what the Holy Scriptures are saying, then you're going to get fucked. Yeah, go ahead.
It said to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
And you say all, and speaking about America, say all the earth shall be, speaking of that land mass, shall be devoured with the fire of his jealousy, man. And even in the Middle East, you're going to have fires all over, man, to cleanse the earth. You know? That is the mind of the Lord, man. Don't ears above your maker, as the scripture the brother just read, man. Don't try do things, you know, and try you get up, you start, your sister family come, you start braise chicken, you start plant food, you build a bunker where you start store food, you start get carnal. See it? Yeah, you know, you forgot that it is the Most High is the one through his son that is bringing the judgment. That slip you. You understand? You forgot all of that just blow to your head because you see the whip. You not see the man who swing the whip. You see the whip. Remember the scripture said, Esau is the Most High sword, man. We can bring it out. Psalm 13, verse 17.
But for that the case, Israel would have stuck up on food and come out of
Egypt, exactly.
So they would have to starve there with
See, don't try yes above your maker, man. Work with the flow. Work with what the Lord is saying, man. Be humble, man.
And as the ask, you know, the scriptures, the things that are written up for them were written
for learning, man. Exactly.
See? Because it never happened back then.
You can imagine
the peace ain't gonna happen now.
You can imagine
the girls get the Lord gonna see you, man.
Yeah, I remember the cucumber we used to eat in Egypt.
This is Psalm 17, verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Yeah, the wicked is Esau, Edom, and the so-called white man. The Lord says, deliver me from the wicked. This is David saying, deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword, man. So the wicked is the Lord's sword. Go ahead.
From men, which are thy hand.
From men. Men is actually the Lord's hand. Yeah, go ahead.
O Lord, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life.
And by process of elimination, the men with the portion in this life are what? Edomites. You can't go around it, man. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers, the Wahlbergs, the Duponts, the Gettys, you know, the Clintons, the Bushes. Them have them portion in this life. Even the regular so-called, yeah, that way, yeah. See, they are the wicked. They are the left hand of the Most High. No, the Heavenly Father have a right hand.
The privilege in their hand.
Exactly. The Heavenly Father have a right hand. See, remember the scripture me ask the Lord hand is not shot that he cannot save? You have it? See, they can bring it out, then we go feed us, or
This is Isaiah 59, verse 1. It says, behold, the Lord's hand is not short,
that it cannot save.
The Lord's hand is not short that it cannot save. Because the Lord, who sat on the right hand of the Most High, man? Yahawashi. Yeah? And he's a savior, he's a deliverer. That's what Yahawashi means. He deliver. He deliverer, or he is a deliverer. Yeah? He is going to deliver the sins, the sons of Israel from the land of their captivity. Any other way, you're going to get fucked. See it? And, but the good thing about it is, the Heavenly Father bless a certain men to actually see that, man. See, because when you look through the eyes of these men, is you can see why them can't see it. Like, it look far-fetched to believe that the angel of the Lord, which they have to see an angel from birth, from them great-grandparents that haven't seen an angel or nothing like that. So it kind of sounds a bit far-fetched, you know, to the carnal man to say the angel of the Lord will protect you, you know, to believe that there's going to be a divine intervention, you know. The Lord of actually open your understanding and bless you with that spirit to actually accept that, man. See? That's the reason why Scripture say faith is a gift, man. You believe that it's a gift. You never do nothing for that, you just get that. Man.
Just to add what you were doing video on the whole garden thing in Jamaica, and the brother said in an article, he say, yo, you know God can do it, but him now wait for God.
Yeah.
Yes, so God, because he now time and wait for the Most High.
Okay, good. When Scripture says, wait here upon me till I rise up to the prayer.
Woe to them that have lost patience.
Patience, woe to them that have lost patience. Hey, God.
We get
The
this one.
Scripture, yeah.
Alright, so this is Acts 5, verse 35. And said unto them, which represent the million, ye men of Israel, take heed to yourselves what ye intend to do as touching these men. For behold, before these days rose up Theudas, boasting himself to be somebody, whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, who was slain, and all, as many as obeyed him, were scattered and brought to naught.
Yeah, because when my deal was an uprising, man, a carnal uprising.
Who knows,
Yeah.
they could have one around them thing, they just like how them have them guns.
Yeah, I have sword and thing, you know. Them actually mistake Paul to be a Egyptian with 400 men. You know. Same thing. Yo, what thing different? If we were like those men and teaching what we're teaching, Esau Edom would run in on us a long time, man. Because alright, if them we send them police force against us now, you know what I'm going to check now? I'm going to check if a car license, if it register, or something to that effect.
Can hold up our charge.
Yeah, so we see if we have any, if more 5 ounces of ganja power, you know, or some knife or something like that. Yeah, but we don't walk with them something. Because we try to remain in the spirit. You understand? We try to be spiritual as much as possible. And being spiritual, we know, so look here. You can't do that and you can't get bite anytime. Scripture say, be circumspect, right? Yeah, go ahead.
This is Romans 1, 13 and verse 1. So let every soul be subjected unto the higher powers. For there is no power but of God.
Right, when the Apostle Paul write that, who was in power? The Romans, man.
So the
Now, the reason why you written that, and I've cut you, Salakia, is because these men, where we just read about, them believe to carnally take down Rome. Now, Hannibal Barca would have taken down Rome, but it wasn't prophesied. Rome, the strength of Rome wasn't as great as Hannibal Barca army. It's just because they have to take them whole terrain up in the mountains, now for the men died, man.
And ultimately, the Most High will, because the Most High prophesied that Rome will
Go
come into
power,
power. And
exactly.
Yahawashi take him down.
Exactly. So you cannot take down this man. That's the reason why the Apostle Paul was saying here, let every soul be what? Subjected to the higher powers.
Yeah, we can right now, it's read right now, Deuteronomy 28 chapter 68. It says, no man shall buy you,
Yeah,
you should go back to redeem. No man on the face of the earth can grant you salvation.
Exactly.
Exactly. Soul to our enemies on, and the priest read earlier, blessed be the Lord, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, power of Israel. Him I will bring for the salvation.
And he pay for us already with him blood.
Exactly.
So it's
Man, if that's where Esau get fucked, because the scripture says, he that stealeth a man,
yeah.
and if he be found in his hand, shall be put to death.
Yeah.
So, oh, come on, man. The scriptures already set Esau up to get destroyed, man. What more we need? We done to just teach the word and just follow the fucking ministry, man.
And we see him destroy himself, call it America versus Russia. Nuclear attack.
What the scripture say? The scripture said the Lord of Mingla what? A perverse spirit in the midst thereof, man. He's not going to err. He jump on Biden. He's not going to err in every fucking work him do, man. So what more you need, man?
Left them alone.
Exactly.
Destroy them one
A kingdom divided by itself shall not stand, man.
Which even go back to even, the prophecy in Daniel. You know, say iron mixed with
Mercury.
mercury.
It can't work. It can't work, man. It can't work, man.
Just left them. If the two men over there war, two enemy them and you go join.
Yeah.
Kill off them one either.
Exactly.
And watch.
It's for there is no power but of God. So the powers that be are ordained of God. Whosoever therefore resists the power, resisted the ordinance of God.
Yeah, so it's not like them come and say, yo, eat pork, or may I kill you, or curse the Mosai and his son. You know, if that was the option, then fuck you. Kill me. You understand? But come on, you don't need to go exercise the word showing that, oh, me have an AR-15, or me have a Bushmaster, or me have no. Exactly. That don't make no sense. Right now, they are the ones with empowerment. Allow Yahawashi to take them down. Don't hear something over me, man. Go ahead.
So, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation.
And if you resist, you're gonna receive to yourself what? Damnation, man. Because if you come up against them, they're gonna bring all fucking hell against you. When you go in Genesis about Cain, what did Cain say to the Mosai? He said, my punishment is too hard for me.
Right.
See, how the Mosai say, yo, anybody will slay Cain, vengeance shall what? Taking upon him what? Sevenfold. So that's the reason why, if your accident, you remember there about 2 years ago, them no man, even the two fucking white bishop. And in my spirit, me just feel like some homosexual shit them that go on with. The whole fucking police force, actually my cousin arrest the youth. Yeah, the whole police force come turn down on the people because guess what? You actually kill master. The Edomite lady will get killed at Mount Pleasant. Michael Sharp, yeah. Michael Sharp and some other top police come over to investigate the situation. The beach or some resort in Ocho-Rios. When the ski bike, Edomite was swimming on a ski bike, cut him, kill him. Burn ski bike because master died. But if it was a nigga, take him out of the water. So yeah, 2 more days time, ski bike out there again. Because it go back to the scriptures, man.
So mercy.
See? Go ahead.
For the rulers, rulers are not a terror to good works.
Yeah, rulers are not terror to good works, man. Because if you was doing what the scriptures been saying you're supposed to do, then you would never, they wouldn't have a problem towards you to some degree. If you understand what I mean. Yeah? Because if you was following the guidelines of the scriptures, and you wasn't out there, the scripture say agree with thine adversary quickly, right? No, you wouldn't be out there. I walk up and down, seeing with knife, a big knife in their waist, a show. And you know, then they get arrested, then they curse them out, say, oh, who know the goddamn devil. But if you don't follow these guidelines, man, you understand? Just be humble, man, and just go through life accordingly. Yeah? Go ahead.
So for rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. I say, will thou then not be afraid of the power? So do that which is good, and that second thou shall have praise of the same.
Yeah. So if you do which is good, what is good? The law, man, the work of the Most High, the whole scriptures, man. If you do that which is good, you have praise of the same. When you are smart in the scriptures, man, you can slither amongst Edomite and them can't even study you, man. You know, it can still
make even enemy at peace with
a peace, you know, exactly. And don't the scripture say, if possible, live peaceful with all men? How can they do that? With the scriptures, man. You know? Go ahead, huh?
This is Isaiah 59, verse 19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
You never said the Spirit of the Lord, I will give him elect machine guns with AR-15 and we call it matic, because it's a 2 matic and 2 rifle. If you have two, every household, if once you reach of age, you're supposed to have 2 matic and 2 rifle to make sense you can defend yourself. So follow what some videos of either might have said, you're supposed to stack up on guns and bullets. So that never save you, man. The scripture says when the enemy rush in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will raise up a standard against them, which we believe is spiritual power.
So these are basically well seasoned in warfare.
Go on.
This man been warring since it's
I'm getting the kingdom.
His kingdom, this man never ceased from warring.
They build up on blood.
This man not cease someone. This man always war. Right now, right at this minute, this man have war going on the planet. This man is well seasoned. You know what I mean? Whether it want to be biological, chemical, you know what I mean, or any form of armaments, man. You can't take on this man with no form of armaments, man. You know what I mean? It's virtually impossible, man. Yeah? And what the Lord is going to do, the Lord is going to show, you know what I mean, for his power versus what the so-called white man power is. You know what I mean? Hey, what is a gun, man? Yeah? Because when the Lord gives that power, you know, we're going to make gun melt. Them on, man.
Near go so when
fire bullets and the bullets go and turn and come back to them, man.
Yeah, God.
You know, that's the power of the Lord, man. You know, measly weapon, man.
What was it even, I think, I remember that the brother from Greek Empire, when he come in Israel, they want the fire Israel, the angel come down and eat something. The angels come down and eat something.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Jake don't believe in that. And the same thing catch Eliodorus when they beat him in the Maccabee and threw him in a bin. I beat him and threw him in a bin. I told them, the one and the next one. I'm throwing him in a litter.
This man have direct energy weapon here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Really flat up.
And the same thing you have mentioned to them.
The man have direct energy weapon. The man can point something on you and you just feel disoriented. That's what I'm calling it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just point something on you and you just get like you get insane, man.
Exactly.
Man have weaponry like that, you know. When we use all like Iraq, man.
Yeah, but you want to fight against him carnally with the sword.
You know what I mean? Man have weaponry feel like you're burning inside, like you're a cook.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But you want to
Active,
fight.
they call it active denial system.
But you want to fight him
One
carnally.
of our weapon they call active denial system, man. A nigga don't research to see what the so-called white man have. And the thing is, you're gonna pick up, alright. A nigga don't know the art of war.
Never.
You cannot war against a man. They're totally dependent on food. Any resources. Bullets, as the brother said. They need bullets. You know what I mean? As a star fight for a week, you shot them, run out. Where you get them back from? Yeah? Because every war that takes place on the planet, you have one side of a proxy basically. There are proxy wars which major powers support each side of the war. So the bullets we fight in the war come from major powers, man. America back in its side, and them supply them with arms and bullets.
And Russia out back for
And
inside.
Russia supply his side with arms and bullets. Because your bullet run out in the space of a week, man. You know what I mean? A nigga right now don't have bullets for last him for 2 days or a day. Because he's not shoot out, a nigga run out a shot already. A man have good have 5 shots in him gun. And feel like him ready.
And him have money to buy a couple box of shot, man. You have to spend 13,000 for your box of shot.
Look, man, not care how much you buy. You know what I mean? Not care how much you buy. In a real war scenario, a real scenario when you're actually going at war, man, you need more than 10 box of shot, man.
Yeah, 10 box of shot, a little bit. Because if you boss a machine gun, man, that 10 box of shot,
Brother,
no time.
brother, I watch one documentary with the American soldier them. When they drop them on one spot, forgot the spot name.
Vietnam.
No, Vietnam.
Yeah,
Them drop them on one spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the Vietnamese army surround them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they run out of bullets, man.
Them a shoot all them
And them
wall,
that soldier.
yeah.
We go out on the field, fully prepared, man, for battle, man, and them run out of bullets, man. You know what I mean? And the Vietnamese keep on sending more and more. Over 2,000. Over 2,000 of them. You know what I mean? Surround the Americans, them, man.
Use up the watchman trail like a supply bullets. That's a supply bullets.
You know what I mean? So, hey, look, man. Hey, real war scenario, you have to up. Resupply. You know what I mean?
Continuously.
Continuously, man.
Reason?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
Genesis 27 verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, as though but one blessing is my father.
Right.
Bless me even me also, O father.
Right.
And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven above. Right? And by the sword shall thou live, and by thy sword.
This man live by his sword. Look, man, the brother Rockwell come do a real war video live today. You know what I mean? And the brother going on it, the brother sure say, yo, this man weaponize everything, man.
Yeah, the man weapon use the harp.
You know what I mean? Science and technology. You know what I mean? The man turn whatsoever development happening in science into a weapon, man. This man is about weaponry, man. The brother show you from World War One. The man them going to World War One riding on horses and left on plane, man. The way man develop weapon just to fight in the war, man. Kill much a million, man. This man is about creating weapon to create destruction, man. He's a man about destruction, man.
Can you imagine that? He
You
riding on
You know what I
a
mean?
horse and leave on plane.
Yeah.
That means that no time a man a fly a plane
Yo,
quick and fast.
yo, the man that built some tank and some something, you see, yo, the man dead in that machine gonna tear the man out, you know?
Yeah.
Man dead in the war, they like foolishness,
Yeah,
brother.
and they say that's why they call it the Great War, man.
When they come in with the Gatling gun, and they just come in with
To
the
come
Gatling
kill
gun.
the natives,
The
man.
natives, man.
Brother, this man is about war. You see me? Right now, this man have proxy wars on the planet going on, man. You know what I mean? All different type of weaponry. A ship weaponry in different countries. Spark conflict. For benefit, man. Every conflict on the planet have something to do with the so-called white man, yeah? Every conflict, man. You know what I mean? If you're going to Africa, you know what I mean? Whether it want to be a Boko Haram or whatsoever, you have the so-called white man supplying them with arms. You know what I mean? To suit them own wicked ass benefit, man. You have some resources. Alright, anyway, I see conflict break out, some resources or something to them, man. Whether it want to be oil or mineral or something, man. You see war break out.
Some regime change.
Yeah, some war break out with some terrorists and terrorists that giving the so-called white man excuse for moving, man.
Right now, if I'm Andrew, let's say, oh, I'll over there, and I'll move to say, master, come take it. Can that women go work it?
You know what I mean?
Right now,
This man victimize everybody and play like him as the victim, man, and justify himself to battle with everybody else, man.
I appreciate for your point, Deuteronomy 28 verse 48. So therefore shall thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord hath sent against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
And you better believe that curse, you know.
Yeah, literally.
You better believe that, because guess what? If it be the case right now, if you go at this man, you're gonna die of starvation, man.
Yep.
yes.
You don't have the means that we should have. You don't have an independent source of food, man.
Chapel, when the English brother say, you fucking fuck, man. I got fucking acres of banana.
Yeah.
I always give banana to people.
Brother, I could have heard about the corn thing on the radio again. You know what I mean? And one of the farmers said, it's hard to find the local corn. But nobody, majority of the corn plant in Jamaica is this imported corn we have burned up before it produced corn, man.
Corn.
And that's my talk about on the radio from what you know. So the corn that come to Jamaica, you know what the farmers them buy and plant, no corn crop now come them burn up. Because I see where they don't want to see corn them burn up. I mean, I tell him, I see something. I said, no, brother, this is going on island white.
Corn.
You see me?
Me have the organic seed. Me have a couple
You know what I mean?
seed.
Because the so-called white man
You cannot-
have a
cannot tell
monopoly
me.
on the seeds, man.
Oh, you.
You have a monopoly on the seeds, so even your little farming where you do, brother, the man can just, look man, the man can just spray, use a plane and spray something and everything then release some insect. Totally decimate the crap, man.
A wildfly kill everything.
Yo, this man warfare go way beyond guns, man. Way beyond guns, man. You know what I mean?
Plant trees in the root of that seed,
Beat
brother.
on the room
When I
and
get one,
the beat
Yeah.
on the room.
Yeah.
wildfly.
All these type of insects will come and destroy crops. This man really, even though the Lord himself put it in him to do it, man. You know what I mean? But this man of every farmer strategy when you think about warfare, man. The man plays psychological warfare, the man use biological weapon, the man use chemical weapon, you know what I mean? The man use pest and parasite, you know what I mean? Yo, this man use everything for war with, brother.
All the woman.
You know? Yes. He use a nigga woman for war against you now, nigga. You know what I mean?
You remember with the coconut? The coconut.
Yeah.
They
Price the coconut, you have a lethal yellowing. Destroy the orange them and them thing. Hey, this man, you think this, hey, you nigga don't know who you're dealing with, man. The scripture says this man is the son of perdition, man. The son of destruction. You know what I mean? The reason why niggas shooting niggas in the street right now,
Because of him.
you know, it's because of him. But at a greater level, it's because of the curse of the Most High upon you. But hey, this is the way of the Most High. Do it, man. Through the devil, man, which is the whip. The so-called white man, him is the whip, man. You know what I mean? And the Most High will it, and there's no way you niggas can escape that. You know what I mean? The Assyrian, brother. Give me the Assyrian.
That I spirit, let me go for man. Yeah, Isaiah 10, verse 5. It says, O Assyrian,
Right.
the rod of mine anger,
Right.
and the staff in their hand is mine indignation.
Right, so whatsoever the so-called white man use against you people, you know what I mean? Whatsoever weaponry him use, yeah?
Yeah, the rain.
Yeah, whatsoever weaponry him use against you niggers is the staff of the Most High's anger, man.
Done.
So the Most High is the one who wielding it. You know what I mean? You can't escape it. You can't escape it. Hey, the way this man have bring about in New World Order, the man have everything, every end cover, man. Man have every end cover apart from the prophets.
Yeah, scripture says that diligence, sir.
Every ends cover the man have, man. If you feel like I can't run that bush and them thing that, the man have a beat you at that. You know what I mean? Whatever you do, him have every angle covered, man. You know what I mean?
He says,
The only Lord can make you escape. This man now way plan for the right now. You know what I mean?
verse 6, I will send him against an hypocritical nation,
Right,
and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge
right,
to take the spoil and to take the prey
Right.
and to tread them down like the mire of the streets.
right. Right, and look, man. You think I see so-called white man take nothing yet? You know, in this disaster, you know, everything is going to be taken from you, man. Everything. Everything. You know what I mean? You have a certain type of luxury right now. You know, you have electricity, you have water coming out the pipe. You know what I mean? Your food, your supermarket, and all that. Look, man, all them things that are gone, man. Everything will get taken, man. More than when take already, I'm going to take that. Because under the emergency powers, everything they'll get seized, man. Emergency powers, all these things will get seized, man. Your own government will come take shit out of your house.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's where we're headed.
Hey, I'm gonna go closer to the tree. To the tree.
You know why? I think I believe that this whole COVID idea, you know, the whole thing what basically take place right now. See? Yeah? The whole thing what take place right now, like it all come back round to normal. This man now spend much money, tell the lies that I tell. You know what I mean? In order not to get his plan through, man. And the plan is to get you people under one system where basically you have total control over everything, man. You know what I mean? Total control, man. What I mean, like partially. Me like being like God, man. That's what the man aim is. And him now, him look about it. He might pull every stop to get it, man. Yeah? Remember that?
Psalms 10, verse 8. It says, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages,
Right.
in the secret places that he murder the innocent.
Right, so hey, look, this man has some sinister plans, man. Very sinister.
Evil, wicked.
You know what I mean? Yeah, look up.
He says, his eyes are privily set against the poor.
Right, privately. This man murder you. He murder you in the pharmaceutical drugs.
In your food.
You know? He murder on
In the media.
psychological level. You know what I mean? Because the Negro man out there, the amount of Bahasham she come to so-called white man fuck up your meds. You know, kill your offspring, man. To kill your offspring, man. You know, you have things like Planned Parenthood and all them things. He's making it across the world, basically with ships, doing abortions, man.
Exactly. Just to kill Jake.
You know what I mean?
Just to kill Jake.
Telling that the world is overpopulated and all them shit. So secretively, you know what I mean? This man destroy you as a people, man. You know what I mean? Hey, have you in these religions? You know?
Destroy you again.
Give him the
lead way, man.
lead way to put real earth to you, man, because you know that the Lord basically is gonna give him the go ahead to fuck your ass up.
Yeah.
You know them fool religion where you don't partake in.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
We not consider people latter end though. He says, he led in wait secretly
Right.
as a lion in his den.
Right.
He led in wait to catch the poor. He that catch the poor when he dried him into his net.
The trap, man. Go on, brother.
This is the word sinister
Right.
from the Miriam website. It says, singularly, evil are productive of evil.
Right.
Productive of evil.
Yes, man, have an evil plan, man. A sinister plan. Yeah? So the whole COVID thing set up as a trap, man. Right now, look, man, it now come out to what you people expect it to come out to be. You know what I mean? There's an agenda. You know what I mean? And he's carrying out the agenda right before your eyes, man. And trust me, at the end of the day, at the end of this thing, you're not going to like the result. You know, if people asking me, what we think about the vaccine, because them not take the vaccine and them worried.